Woke Christians say that Samson was a toxic male, a sinful, abusive fool, and a failure. But what does the Bible say? The Bible Project video on Judges is a good or bad example of this approach to the men of the Bible.
The last judge, Samson, is by far the worst. His life began full of promise, but he has no regard for the God of Israel. He was promiscuous, violent, and arrogant. He did win, brutally, strategic victories over the Philistines, but only at the expense of his own integrity, and his life ends in a violent rush of mass murder.
So, Samson had no regard for the God of Israel. But doesn't the Bible repeatedly say that Samson was filled with and led by the Spirit? Samson was arrogant, we are told. Is that true? Or do you think it might just be that modern Christians are uncomfortable with anything resembling masculine confidence? Samson was also violent, the Bible Project tells us. Is that a bad thing in this context? Was not Samson called by God to fight against his enemies? What about this charge of mass murder? Was Samson not at war? Didn't God's chosen and anointed judge ask God to give him the strength to destroy the assembled Philistine nobility, the oligarchic font of this pagan and oppressive culture? And didn't God answer his prayer? If God disapproved of Samson's action, if indeed it was an act of mass murder, why did he grant Samson's request? Samson was indeed a sinner, but would it not be better to stop reading the Bible through the lens of effeminate modern thinking? Would it not be a good thing to make an end of this amateur hour dog and pony show of slandering the godly men of the Bible? You see, woke Christianity is busily engaged in teaching the precise opposite of the Bible, hoping no one will notice the sleight of hand. Be on the lookout for it. To learn how to do that and to hear much more about Samson, the other judges, and many other flashpoints of Bible, history, literature, and beyond, read the Battle Papers series in the Christendom curriculum. Because what you just heard was only a small excerpt adapted from the battle paper on Samson. It's one of over 100 introductory essays I've written for the Christendom curriculum to help guide you and your children through the minefields of the culture wars. If you want a homeschool curriculum that won't fill your kids' minds with woke nonsense, but instead teaches them how to fight and win the culture wars, then the Christendom curriculum is for you. Get 80% off now with our lifetime membership, or get a free 7-day trial with one of our monthly memberships. Find out more at ChristendomCurriculum.com, and if you join now, you'll also get 20% off our Samson t-shirts or any of our other great designs. Once you join, you'll get a free coupon code to use at our design shop at ChristendomCurriculum.com/designs. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, we invite you to give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and share this video wherever you post on social media. This makes it easier for us to continue to produce content like this on a regular basis. Godspeed. We shall meet in Christendom.